And hello, sleepies.
It's about time, bitch.
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
Rowena Whey. It's Troy.
What's going on here?
Just a whole lot of celebrity.
Pause for applause.
Ding dang dong, sing
Sing,
sang
song, ding dang dong. UK.
hun. No, I am not okay, hun. I am not okay. I am in the United States.
Well, hello and welcome to
What's the Maple Tea? With your hostesses, me, Rowena Whey.
And me, Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And we're also doing the most recent episode of Where in the Fucking World is Rowena Whey?
Where is Rowena Whey?
I feel like I need to make my own theme music for that.
Do we have people who are actually chatting with us yet online here? We got the 5 viewers. So, just as a reminder too, please, you can always join us live as we live broadcast. This is a live broadcast podcast, so you can join in on the chats, but you have to.
We know we have millions of viewers on our podcast.
Yes.
Every week, but like auditory only. So come join us live, because living in the moment, as Vera says, is the most important thing.
Vera Charles.
Come live in the moment.
Vera Charles is in the house, and I would be remiss to ask Rowena Whey to remove an article of clothing for Vera.
Well, okay, one sec. I'm doing it. Wait, I'll do it slowly.
Down. I don't know why I'm doing this. Don't. There we go. Okay, thank you.
There we go. That was sexy time with Rowena Whey.
And for those who are listening in right now, Rowena just removed her thong.
Yes, but I did it in the way that, like, you remove your thong without taking off your pants.
Mm-hmm.
It was very sensual.
And if you're listening from Australia, what kind of thong was I talking about? We don't know.
Oh yes. Very, very, very interesting. I don't know why this just popped in my head, but I feel like a thong could just be like anything that slips between two things. So I feel like we should start calling like dental floss dental thongs.
Oh gosh.
And we can start calling like when you slip past someone in line, like to move through, like when you're like, excuse me, you should just call that thonging.
Yeah, so things that slip between two toes, two ass cheeks, two lips.
Yeah.
That's a thong. That's a thong. Okay, there we go.
You heard it here first on What's the Maple Tea.
Rowena and her Encyclopedia Britannica knowledge. There we go.
More like an Urban Dictionary knowledge.
Yeah. She's street smart. She's street smart,
but she's unfortunately not book smart. She's book dumb and street smart.
Yeah. And to think you were planning on being a doctor one day. My gosh.
I know. And instead I
gave
up on being a doctor and I became a drag queen.
The world The world is much better for you not being a family doctor and being
Yep. Yep.
some
We
trashy
definitely
drag
don't
queen.
need more of those people. We don't need more of those people.
Well, the question is, where in the world is Rowena? So those of
Can you
us,
tell from my atmosphere? Can you tell from my background?
no, I can tell she's in some cheap hotel.
Mhm.
Actually, no, it's not a. I can tell it's not a cheap
It's not a
hotel.
cheap motel, no.
Because she's not covered in like bed bugs right now.
Not yet.
Um,
Do you want to see my bed though? It's king size.
oh, she's got king size. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Yeah.
And
And then my view.
that's an interesting position where the bed is. Oh, you got a balcony. Oh, there's palm trees outside. Hey, you're giving all the secrets away, I
Giving
think.
all the secrets away.
All right,
I
so
already gave away. I already gave away the family jewels, so I might as well give away the family secrets too.
dear Lord. All right, so those 7 people who are watching right now on either my Facebook page, my YouTube page, or on the Maple Tea Facebook page.
Or my Facebook page.
Well, because they can't chat. They'd have to turn to one of those channels to chat with us.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
because
it's the exclusivity of being on Tiffany Morgan's Facebook page
the Maple Tea Facebook page.
or the Maple Tea Facebook page, of course.
Or
Of
my
course.
YouTube channel. Yes. So, where do you think Rowena Way is right now? There's palm trees outside her window. We will take
There are
large masses.
octogenarians coming here to die.
There's octogenarians coming to die in Rowena Way's bedroom. That is, I don't think that's anything new, Rowena. I don't think that's is that don't you give the happy endings all the time?
Yeah, I call them happy endings because there are no new beginnings after that.
Yes, yes, yes. The goddess of Hercules is fatal. So 1, 2, 3. She's in the don't say gay state of America.
The don't say gay state is your final clue. What state could that possibly be?
Bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum. Oh
It's
wait,
the anything but my son fucking your sunshine state.
also one of the famous gay sitcoms that was it even filmed there? I don't know, but anyway, it was.
Well, it was based out of it. It was supposed to be.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend, but not
Ah,
if you're a homosexual.
ah. Okay, no one's typing in.
No one's
Anyway,
guessing.
so
I am currently in Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida, Tampa, Florida.
And
Um,
as for really, I don't want to be here.
she's there for the daytime job because
Hmm.
the drag hustle it only pays for the high price hookers and cocaine.
Which
And
is tomorrow night. That's tomorrow night's plan after the daytime job is done. Why do you think I got the room with the balcony?
yeah,
It's so that I can, have sex on the balcony.
she's taking a note from Trump and DeSantis and getting the high price hookers and cocaine. Or is that no
And
wait.
I'm going to walk out onto my balcony later and just scream gay at the top of my lungs.
Oh
I'm very excited.
no. Oh no. Don't do that. Don't do that. They'll what's the word I'm looking for? They'll throw
Oh
you in
no, they'll come and
jail.
handcuff me and abuse me
Oh
and
god.
oh no.
I
Oh
d- I
no.
when it comes to, fears of getting arrested by a rogue state, I worry about like every time that I have to stop in Hong Kong
Mm.
because I know China's been watching Tiffany Morgan for decades now. I know they have
Oh, they
been.
have. Yes, they have. It's all those gardening secrets.
Yeah. I know they have been. But so I'm like, oh my gosh, if I have to stop in Hong Kong, are they going to suddenly arrest me in the airport? And Florida. Are they going to be like, you're Tiffany Morgan. Please step aside over here while the state troopers arrest you for whatever things, It's like, oh my gosh.
I feel like Canada and the US have a fairly decent relationship, and I could get extradited fairly quickly. So I'm not too worried if they decided to arrest me for saying gay.
You know,
However,
it's so funny that the idea even crossed your mind, because it's interesting that those things are crossing our minds now. Because
mhm.
if you asked this maybe 10 years ago, would that thought have ever crossed your mind?
Well, no, because 10 years ago, I was, you know, probably in the secret underground caverns of Florida having sex with the Republicans who are now trying to get rid of me.
Sorry, I'm just pausing here for a second. I'm sorry. Were you the rent boys at the Republican conventions that were being used in the washrooms?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Definitely.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
clarifying that. I appreciate that.
Welcome
and
to Miami.
and all us Democrats are very appreciative of all the work you have done.
I know. I know. I just keeping the homosexual spirit alive in the Republican Congress. It's so fantastic.
Oh my god, this is just going all downhill from. Oh my gosh, I hope you didn't bring a gay book, a gay storybook down to
I
Florida.
did bring a gay story.
Ah! Oh yes. Okay, there we go. Please report her to the Gestapo of Florida now. Red, white, royal blue. What is? Oh, okay.
Red, White, and Royal Blue is about it's about a gay son of a president who falls in love with the gay son of His Royal Highness.
Oh my god, they made that into a movie.
They just made it into a movie. That's why I'm reading the book.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I've seen
Also,
all the
my friend
photos.
gifted me the book.
I've
My
seen all
friend
the.
gifted me the book, and I'm enjoying it.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Um. Oh, I'm sorry. I just looked in the chat here, and I thought it said composting Rowena Whey for a second there, and that was my own chat. It was my own chat.
What?
I'm like, what does composting Rowena Whey? What does composting Rowena Whey look like? Well, first of all, I'm pretty sure Rowena Whey is half inorganic at this point in her life, and she
I
would
am
not.
not made of silicone yet. Not yet. I never intend on getting injections like that. The only injections I intend on getting are Botox
and hot
and
beef.
and hot beef injections. I love that au jus dripping down me.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is definitely pushing that explicit rating now on our podcast.
Pushing it. Fuck the explicit rating.
Oh my god. My name is Miss Tiffany Morgan, and if you hate this podcast, my name's Rowena Way.
We recently discovered that you are one of like 4 different drag performers who ends their shows by saying, if you like this show, I am Tiffany Morgan, but if you didn't, my name is Rowena Way.
I only do that out of love, especially when you're not in the room.
I'm gonna say I think it's either love or jealousy. Love or jealousy.
Well,
Both.
no. Well,
Both.
I don't. It's well, if we're gonna start talking the truth here, I'm gonna go home. Oh wait, I am home. So that's not. Well, I will always admit. I will always admit that every now and again I do get a little bit of a jealous streak in me. But then well, just a thought, maybe not a streak, a jealous thought will come across my mind,
Mhm.
and then I have to pause and be like, "But girl, do you really want to be doing that?" And the answer is always like, "No." Then
Yeah.
why are you suddenly seeing green here? You're like, "No, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that." Do I want to be whoring myself out to 100 gentlemen fellows for $10 like Rowena Way? No, no.
You
I
want to be
want.
holding yourself out to one gentleman fellow for $10? Maybe.
You have to sometimes step back. You're like, well, wait, no, hold on, I got it good, or that's not the direction I want to go. And I think that's the biggest thing when you start getting, once you have that luxury of like, you're like, oh, what do I want to spend my time with?
Mhm.
You gotta succinct and focus that in. But
And you know what? Actually, I wanna say to all of the young drag performers in Kingston who are starting to like really yearn for more shows and lots of bookings. Take your time and enjoy your life. Don't overwhelm yourself with drag because drag will take over so quickly, so quickly. Everything you love, every bit of time, every moment of your day of your life can become drag if you let it. And don't don't let it. There's more to life than drag.
I agree with you on that. That's really great advice. Yes, focus on your craft and what gives you joy, sort of thing, right? Um, but then on the flip side, yeah, oh yeah, that's right. But then on the flip side, um, that beast of the entertainment
Mhm.
world, if you're not being seen, you're forgotten, sort of thing.
I
That's that
know.
that's
It's
always a
so
beast
terrible.
too. Yeah.
That's why I'm constantly just, sending people video chats of myself just so they never forget me. Never.
That's a good call. Hey, that reminds me when we first okay, now I'm gonna date myself, but when you first started getting color phones, color screen phones, I
It's
remember
like, I remember when I was on the Game Boys, I was sending people messages via my Game Boy, and Mario would jump up and down to make the letters just like one of those
well
Etch-a-Sketches.
and that's why I remember drag queens were like, make sure you have photos of you in drag on your phone so you can be like, oh, here, this is what I look like. And
Oh, here, this
now
is what I looked like.
this shush. That's a recent photo, bitch. That's a recent photo. But I would also say that it's important to have a little videos now. Like now that we're in
Mhm.
that entertainment world, Rowena, because I'm all about sharing, the knowledge that I gain.
You are. You
And
are.
and if like if there's something like, oh, casting call for something, sometimes it's good to have a little bit of a video to highlight what you do.
It's true, and I may or may not have some video content of myself and also you that I'm going to be using that for. Also, my intention, I've decided, by the way, I've decided
So Vera,
that
yeah, you've decided, yeah.
when the next Canada's Race casting call comes out, if it does, I will already have my video recorded because I know what the questions are. Why would I wait until they announce it? Just record it now, and then the moment they announce it, send in your application, and then you can be one of the first ones and immediately get noticed.
If you were allegedly.
If I were to allegedly apply for the fifth time,
We assume you're on the blacklist, don't we? We're both on the
we assume, we
we're
assume.
both probably on
Honestly,
the blacklist.
the number of these Canada's Drag Race girls who have now come up to me, like when I like bringing them to Kingston or running into them wherever, who have come up to me and be like, "Why weren't you on this most recent season?" I like is actually frustrating to me. I like actually pisses me off a little bit because I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. What dick do I have to
I
suck?
will suck the dick. I will do it.
Oh my gosh. Uh, she's like, get me on that casting couch, and I will show you on that casting couch why I need to be on Canada's Drag Race
I will show
season.
you all my talents.
Mm. So Vera mentioned, you come to an age where being forgotten is preferred. That's also a nice little side of that too. Because saying no, because that kind of makes me think of the power of saying no. Because sometimes it's hard when you're a young artist, that someone throws an idea at you. You always want to say yes, even if it's a bad idea.
Mhm.
You always want to say yes, but
I
you come
did
to a
say
point.
no. I've said no to things.
Okay. Okay. Oh, we got a comment here. They only wanted talented queens. Hurt, 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 hurt. Well, Jamie, they do need those pork chops
They
too.
need the first out.
They need the first
They need
out.
the first out.
They need the
They
clear,
need the people.
obvious
You
first
need the
out.
people who call the. They need the people who cause the controversy before they even get on the season. Like the people who are like, "Why the fuck did they cast this bitch?"
Yeah.
Yeah, they need those,
And
and I could be her.
and can you swear on Canada's Drag Race? Because I've noticed in the
Yes, you
RuPaul's
can.
All Stars, there's been Jimbo's dropped a few bombs there.
You can swear on Canada's Drag Race.
Oh,
Yes,
okay, yeah. Because I was like,
which is
wow.
good because that's half my vocabulary. As we said, I am street smart, not book smart.
Yes, yes. All I ask is
Now my opening line be, "Hello, sweet peas."
no, no, no. If you fucking do that, I will claw your eyes out and eat them and then shit them out onto your lawn. I will do that. I no, no. What I was gonna say is represent Kingston with the "fuck you, bitch" thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, hey RuPaul's Drag Race, how are y'all doing tonight? Fuck you, bitch.
Mhm.
That's what I want. That's what I want. There we go. That would just be really amazing. Anyway, um, or if any other queen or drag artist from Kingston who happens to be
Mhm.
on, feel free to do that, and then that'll just be like, oh, 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 and
Yeah.
and and if they need like an extra, slightly seasoned queen but not ancient queen to like help
To be the
out,
pit crew.
to be the pit,
Call Tyffanie.
pit crew, or maybe
Mhm.
makeup challenge.
Well, yes. Oh my
Redesign
god, drag
challenge.
sisters, but your drag
A
sisters.
drag redesign challenge?
Oh my goodness,
Wouldn't
yes.
that be hilarious? Redesign me into something. Oh my
Mhm.
god, I would totally be there. I just would never be a contestant. No,
She's
no,
like, I'm not applying anymore, even though she's applied, what, 3
I
times, 4 times?
no, 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 no. I applied the once.
I thought you applied the other 2 times as well.
No, no, I thought about it.
Oh, okay.
No, did I? I don't think I did. No, no, no. I only applied the once. And then the second time I was like, well, maybe I do. And then by the third, and then I was like, well, no, no, no. I realized that I'm like, no, I can't. I don't think I would survive doing the entire filming schedule, first and
Mhm.
foremost. And I don't think I have the passion. I don't have that. Well, when I say passion, I mean the like gung ho to
Desire to be
win.
on Drag Race and all
The
that.
guy, yes, exactly. I don't have that passion to be on Drag Race, that passion to win per se,
Mhm.
blah blah blah. Like I would just want to go there and highlight my talents, but I think it's important that in this world of so many freaking drag artists who are trying to compete on there, it should just be those who.
Tyffanie, there is never going to be a horticultural challenge on Drag Race. Okay, everyone, we're letting you loose in the gardens. Please identify the non-poisonous plants. Bring them in, and we shall make herbal remedies.
Okay, I think you're pulling out a little bit of your Harry Potter out of your ass there.
I mean, my ass is gaping. Lots of things can come out of it.
Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. Okay, anyway. Let's talk something. I'm like, what did we talk about? Oh, that's
Some
right.
days, Tiffany, some days I think that in the future I might like run for like some sort of political office. And then I remember, nope, no, you can't. Your past will come back to haunt you. All the things that I have said, all the things that I have done, it have to be some pretty progressive fucking voters.
I know, I know. It's weird. It's weird how the internet works because I'm like, the first podcast in Drag Queen of Canada. So there's a lot of
Mhm.
podcasts out there in the ether that I've done. And I'm sure one of them will bite me in the ass at some point. Maybe when I'm like 80 years
Yeah.
old and someone's like, wipe your own fucking ass.
Mhm. Well, and like the things that people take out of context,
Hmm.
like if someone just took a random snippet of one of these podcasts
Oh
and made
God.
it into some TikTok or meme or whatever, I'm sure that one, I would love that because that'd be great, like, publicity. But also, two, I'm sure that it could be bad.
Potentially.
Yeah,
Potentially. Yeah. When you talked about getting, horse fucked out in the field.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like even the things that haven't been true, because I lie a lot. I've,
like
I've
like
been
the
told I am.
l-
I've been
l-
told that I am a what's the word?
believable liar?
A believable liar. One, and also two, a liar for no reason.
Yeah.
Like I will just lie for the sake of
Yeah.
lying, for no like yeah, just because I feel like it, without even realizing I've done it. I will do it. Unconscious. I'm an unconscious liar.
Unconscious liar. Unconscious liar. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, like
Speak.
when I'm lying on that bed and someone else
She's
is doing things
unconscious.
to me when I'm
Oh dear.
unconscious.
Don't. No, don't even joke about that. Eh, eh. Oh my god. You're in Florida. My god, even joking about that is a state crime. you'll be you'll be on
No, it's
like
not a crime here because it's run by rich white men who want to get their way.
oh dear god. Okay, anyway.
Anywho, so the next topic on our conversation today is that we are going to be having a finale very
Of
shortly
All
of
Stars?
RuPaul's Drag Race
All
of All
Stars.
Stars. But guess what? It's not this week.
I figured something was up. I figured it was like what is coming up this week then? Do we know?
This week is the finale of the Fame Games.
Oh, the finale of the Fame Games, where we finally decide how much was it they were winning?
If now it's 60. It's now $60,000
$60,000.
because Candy Muse losing to Priyanka caused a rollover of 10 grand.
Okay, that's interesting.
Now, I need to ask a very fair, but I think poignant question. Who the fuck has been following the Fame Games? Anyone?
Mm.
Come
Anyone
on.
listening right now? Anyone listening right now?
Can anyone say that they have honestly been following the Fame Games? Because I have not.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been following the Fame Games as in Jimbo, who follow religiously on the Instagrams, posting their looks. And also being in like Vanity Fair and stuff. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I've been following that, but I haven't been following the rest of them.
Because no one cares.
No one cares about the Fame Games. Yeah.
No.
Do we even know
But
what we're supposed to be doing with the Fame Games?
no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking at. No idea where I'm supposed to be going. And maybe it's an Untucked thing because I haven't been watching Untucked because it's no longer on a service that I can watch. Because it's now only on Paramount. But I am very excited, however, for our top two. It's not the
Yes.
top two I wanted, but it's the top two. I do like our top two.
Well, and our top two is Candy Muse and Jimbo.
Yes, we got Canadian content on our TV every week.
Every week, all the way to the end. Can
Mhm.
con
We got
can.
double CanCon this last week too.
Oh my gosh, Rowena, what did you think about that? That was pretty freaking awesome.
Priyanka finally met RuPaul.
Finally.
She had never met her before.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
then she won the lip sync.
And she won the lip sync against Candy Muse. What I found powerful, because I do follow Priyanka as well on the Instagrams, because she is my Kingston bestie.
She is your Kingston bestie.
Whenever she's in Kingston, she's my bestie, and vice versa.
It's happened 3 times. Twice. You didn't see her the one time she was here for Pride, did you?
I was. Were we not hanging out in the beer garden?
Oh, you were there as well. Yes. Okay, so the three of us.
Were we not hanging out in the beer garden?
Honestly, that whole
Uh,
weekend was a blur. I have no idea what
I
happened
was
anymore, except that yeah.
I was doing drag story time, so I walked, looking like a freaking rainbow had thrown up on me,
Yes.
into the beer garden and be like, "Oh, pre."
And yet
Anyway,
she didn't learn. She still wears the same outfit.
well, hey, the kids love the multiple colors.
They
That's
do.
it. It's not. I know who my audience is for the drag story time. It's the kids.
Young children and silver daddies.
Yeah. And uh, oh, what's this?
That's
Is
about watching Untucked.
Oh, Untucked. Oh, okay. Android box. Okay. Um, yeah. So what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. And she was at the Roscoe's viewing party when
Yes,
they
she
with that
was.
episode. And well, the fact that Roscoe's viewing party booked her because anyway, I
Because
don't
they
I
knew. Because
they
they knew.
know. They knew that she was going to be the lip sync challenge for that week.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then Priyanka like breaking down in tears.
Did
Oh.
you see? Did you see her tell the story of how she got the lip sync assassin position?
No.
So she heard. No, Melissa. No one knows the winner. The winner is announced live on the air in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
And also, I
so
would not spoil the winner on this show.
and for some of those people out there, they may not know the rigmaroles. Or okay, I'll let you get back to Priyanka in a moment. But some people may not know the rigmaroles with this. They literally, when they finish filming, they don't know who wins because they are literally filming each person winning. So
Mhm.
after, like at some point months ago, both Jimbo and both Candy Muse acted like they won. And they won't
Yes.
know until it's actually aired live which episode that they filmed is the winner.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
some people may not know that.
Yeah. So Priyanka at Roscoe's told the story of how she got to be the drag race assassin.
Oh,
And so apparently,
the Americans are after you, bro. Running high.
oh, don't worry, it's the fire department. They're just
Oh,
burning down gay buildings. Um, the so I'm gonna wait for them to leave.
we shouldn't joke about that. We shouldn't joke
No,
about
we
that.
shouldn't be
Oh my
joking.
god. Oh my god. It's
Sorry, I have a dark sense of humor when I am in a situation in which there are no positives. So
yeah.
yeah.
It's you do have to have a bit of sense of humor about all these things, don't you? Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, like obviously I hate it, and if I could do something about it, I would. But as a Canadian, I don't have the right to vote down here, and I also actually don't. It is illegal for Canadians to influence international politics,
Wait, what?
like to actively campaign.
We
Technically,
we have a Canadian law which prevents Canadians from actively getting into politics somewhere else. I think that's not true.
or is that an American law that prevents them from doing it elsewhere?
I'm sure there's American laws which prevents foreigners from getting involved in American politics.
Which is what I would be doing.
Yes, that's probably it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be more appropriate. And
Yeah.
in Canada as well, probably too. There's probably a thin line somewhere there.
Mm-hmm.
You
And that thin
expressing
line is the state of Florida.
and you expressing your democratic views is quite okay.
Yeah. So as much as I want to parade around this entire city shouting trans rights and gay is okay and wearing all of my like gay ass shit, I'm also here for work. And unfortunately, they are paying for me to be here.
And you
which
have to
means that
represent
I
work.
have to represent them.
Yeah.
And that means that I can't get arrested.
Just saw that off. That pencil dick
Mhm.
off. Saw the pencil dick off. Anyway, so what were we talking? Oh yeah, so
So Priyanka, she heard that the lip sync assassin, that one of the lip sync assassins had to back out. She was told this by people in the know because she knew that she was going to the States, like
No.
to do some filming and things. And so she reached out to the producers and was like, hey, hey, I heard someone might be canceling. If you need someone, let me know. And they told her, no, no, we don't need anyone. We're good. Thank you. And then a week later, she followed up and she said, hey, like, just a reminder, like, I'm going to be here. If you need anything, like, let me know. I'm here. I'm available. And the next day, they sent her an email being like, hey, can you come in and lip sync? So she manifested this. She did it.
I'm sorry. I'm the skeptical bitch of this little panel here. And I'm like, you can't tell me that this wasn't all planned ahead.
Hi, Drew.
Oh, hey! Hello, Drew. He's watching over my shoulder. Mwah, mwah. You can't tell me that that wasn't pre-planned ahead of time, because I was going to ask. That was like that's been a question on my mind throughout this entire All Stars. They brought Jimbo in, and now they're bringing Priyanka in, and there's all these references to Canada and versus the world and all that kind of stuff. And I kind of feel like, because RuPaul has been getting the backlash for not supporting the international drag races, including Canada's. Never been on a Canadian episode
Nope,
once.
not once.
Um,
She's there in the videos. She's there in the videos.
she's in the franchise videos.
Mm-hmm.
Just like every franchise has the video instructions. Oh, this is Dave from Wendy's Burgers, and this is your instructional video. Follow it. You know what I speak of. You probably done franchise retail, when you were 16. You know what I'm talking about. And that's exactly how it feels like when you watch the pre-recorded video of RuPaul talking on Canada's Drag Race. But yeah, I was like, oh, so they're trying to put life back into the Canadian franchise,
Mm-hmm.
and because I think that's intentional. But you're saying that Priyanka getting on, this is just happenstance.
Well, so I think it's happenstance, but also the production was probably like already in the process of filming and seeing that Jimbo is doing well. And they're like, oh, hey, we could make this a thing.
Make it a thing. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's like completely just, flase da.
Yeah.
It's also producers creating story.
Yeah. Yeah. They weave the tapestry.
Speaking of producers creating stories, what do we
Oh.
think about the fact that Candy stuck to her pledge to Jimbo when she did not stick to her pledge to Alexis Michelle?
Let's just be honest. I have a strong feeling that the producers were like, Candy. I have a feeling that Candy is playing to the producers. She's like, "What do you want me to do next?" Um, and that's not like I say that out loud, and hopefully Candy does not cancel me. I do want Candy to come to Kingston, because I think she's a great performer. But I half feel like she's either that, or she's trying to think like a producer, and she's like, what is going to get good TV?
She lived
And
her name as Candy the Producer Muse for a very long time.
sorry, what?
She changed her Twitter handle
Oh,
after her
did she?
season to
Did she?
Candy the Producer Muse for almost 2 whole years.
Wow. Maybe she does have like that skill that produce. Do you think Candy Muse is going to jump ship and start becoming a producer?
Maybe she'll produce Drag Race. That would
Oh,
be
because
interesting.
I don't, of all the French, I'm really enjoying this All Stars one. I am enjoying this All
Really?
Stars. Yeah, yeah.
So I think it's fine.
I like mediocre. What can I say?
Fine. Fine.
Look at my face. I love mediocre.
I've decided, Tiffany, that because I've now discovered another friend that has not seen All Stars 2, I have decided that I'm going to sit you and her down in the same room and we're just going to binge it.
Okay, fine. Binge it. Okay, fine. It better be some cold, day in hell that I binge watch that. So,
It'll be a stormy day that you can't look after your plants, and I will get you vodka, and we will sit and we will watch, and
oh dear Lord.
we will eat sugar-free snacks.
Lactose, dairy-free, sugar-free snacks. There we go. There we
Yes.
go. Oh my
Also known
God.
as vegetables.
Vegetables and water. Vegetables and water. Oh, speaking of which, I better check my test results for my I did. I got my usual blood tests, as you can tell, because
Oh,
they
yes,
leave
yeah.
they leave the bruises on you. My God,
Mhm.
and the
Especially when
results
they have
are
those
in.
shaky hands.
Oh my! I don't understand why I bruised days later. It's like this wasn't like this on
It's
day
because you're
one.
a peach.
Because I'm a peach. Oh, oh.
A
uh,
Georgia peach, bless her
Georgia
heart.
peach, Georgia peach. Anyway, so Jimbo and Kenny Muse, I think they're going to be amazing against each other. Can you imagine at the last whatever the two of
The
them like
last challenge, but what is the last challenge gonna be for them?
are,
Like,
are they going to lip sync each? Because if I remember correctly, the last All Stars they lip syncing against each other, didn't they?
they usually do, but if RuPaul wants Jimbo to win, then they can't lip sync against each other.
Jimbo did win this last a lip sync for the first time, like two
Against
episodes
Silky,
ago.
but it didn't even look like Silky was trying.
I I got the impression Silky was a little miffed when she saw Jimbo dressed as the the ghost or whatever, the Casper
Because
character.
she's like, "Oh, it's not a serious lip sync."
It's not a serious lip sync. Well, she is known to bring in the hysterics, the laughter.
Mhm.
Didn't she bring snacks for
Yeah,
the
she brought
stage?
cookies and milk from her bra and, like,
Yes.
a full cocktail, and she did the half and half. She did the Barbie and Ken.
Oh, yeah, she's known for the hilarious. She should have known. She should have known.
She should have known.
But yeah, so the two of them are but this next episode is not them. It's going to be the Fame
The
Games. Do you
Fame
think? Do you
Games.
think that it's going to be like a little bit of a reunion? Do you think?
Yeah.
Or
So it's supposed to be a talent show extravaganza for the end of the Fame Games.
I thought the Fame Games were based on votes.
Well, I thought they were too, but apparently there's going to be a talent show extravaganza that will then open the Fame Game votes. So the Fame Game voting will be open for a week or something.
Okay, I think this is probably a smart thing then, because like you asked me earlier on in this episode, have you been following the Fame Game? And the answer
Hmm.
is
No.
99% of us have not. We don't know what their looks look like. We will in this episode. Yeah. So this episode is kind of meant to jog our memories, remind us who these stars are, who to vote for
Hmm.
them. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Exactly. Especially if we didn't watch the original seasons.
But why would I base Fame Games on the original seasons?
Well, because you would know who they were.
Well, I know who
This
they
meant
are
that you
because
would,
I've been
but like,
watching All Stars. I know
you
who
would
they
know
are.
better who they are. For example, you would know better who Darian Lake is. You would know better who Jessica Wilde is.
Jessica Wilde, Chicken Lady. That's all I know because they kept bringing it up all season 8. Chicken. Oh, and she won. Did she not win Snatch Game where she was RuPaul in Snatch Game?
She did not win. No,
She did not win,
no, no,
but she did well. She did well though, right? Oh, okay, okay.
no, no. But anywho, so in local Kingston news,
In local, yes, Rowena Way. What is going on locally here in Kingston? We're going to change the subject. We're going to go back to the local Kingston limestone news. Give it up, Rowena Way.
I just want to let everyone know that if they didn't watch last week, the secret special guest that is coming to Kingston is Mistress Isabel Brooks
Wait,
from
okay.
season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race
What do you mean, Rowena Way? Mistress Isabel Brooks is a secret guest where?
at the Ale House at a drag show in Kingston, Ontario in September.
What? Mistress Isabel Brooks is coming to Kingston, Ontario, Canada in September of
She
2023?
she is. She's entering her Limestone City era.
Oh my God. I'm going to make a sash right now. Limestone City era.
But you know what? That would be hilarious. I think she would love that.
How many is that enough character? Yeah, we can make a sash. We can make a
Yeah,
sash.
we can do it. We can do it.
Limestone City era.
You can give it to her on stage.
And who is the next best star who's in that program?
Rowena Whey.
Oh, shut up. I was waiting for you to say Tiffany Morgan. Tiffany
Tyffanie Morgan
Morgan.
is going to be there. And
Okay.
also Dare de la Femme,
Yes.
Sherry Ann Hex,
Yes.
and Ethan the County Queen.
Woo! Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. And if you look at the posters, for some reason, I'm behind everyone. I'm behind everyone, but I don't mention that ever. I don't
No,
ever
never. I
mention that.
haven't heard it 4 times
I
since I made the poster.
She's trying to tell me because in the photo I'm holding my hand up. She needs the hand
Both
behind.
hands. Both of your hands
Both
are up.
hands are up, and she's like, "I need your hands behind you."
Yeah.
So that's why I put you behind everyone, and your face is like this, like, hi. Not that I'm what's the word? Vain at all. Not that I'm
No,
vain or
no. I
self-centered
named
at
you
all.
first, though. I named you first on the list of performers.
Oh, bless your heart. But in a good way. In a good way.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You
You're
are
welcome.
forgiven. You're forgiven.
But,
I will come up first in search results. Thank you.
But meet and greet tickets are almost sold out already.
They were almost sold out within 5 days, weren't they?
They were. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
insane.
So if you want to meet her, oh my God, you are thonging the picture. Thank you, Celine. Thank you.
Thonging the picture. Oh my God. Oh.
And with that, my name is Rowena Whey.
Well, that's not everything. That's not everything. You got other announcements, bitch. Fuck. What are you talking about? Mistress
No, I'm
Isabel
kidding.
Brooks. Mistress Isabel Brooks. Get your tickets today. Go to rowenaway.com, ROWENAWHEY.com, or go to dragshow.ca, actually.
That also works. Yes, that
Yeah,
also
yeah,
works.
yeah, yeah.
But we have some all ages shows coming up, Tiffany.
Yeah, what do you mean by all ages shows?
So what this means is it is a family-friendly show. You can bring out everyone, and you don't have to have any fear of swear words or talk of gaping holes or like lying on the bed unconscious. None of those things. But I will say that at the all ages show, we do say gay. We say gay. We
Yeah.
say gay a lot because gay's okay.
We just don't say Florida or Rick DeSantis.
Yeah, because those are curse words. Those are curse
We don't
words.
we don't say those words. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be fun. What I like about Drag in the Park. So Drag in the Park is August 8th.
Yes, it is.
And that starts at 7 p.m. That's a Tuesday, and that's Raiding Confederation Basin Park right there.
Mhm.
And I love the fact that there was like grandmas there was kids in strollers there, and people.
Tiffany, just because you're there doesn't mean you have to say that grandmas were there.
Okay,
There are kids in strollers, there are families, there are random passerbys, there are tourists, there
yeah,
are international visitors who are just like, what the fuck is happening?
yeah, exactly. That is always enjoyable too.
Yeah.
Where the tour bus is like, what's going on?
Mhm.
Surprise! It's gay.
But it is what makes it even better is that it's a fundraiser. So it's
Yeah.
free event, but we do collect donations, and those donations go to support Trellis HIV and Community Care here in Kingston, which provides services for people living with HIV, as well as other people in the community, including the unhoused and those who are dealing with addiction and substance issues. So it's a great cause. The bike rally people are there and they're very attractive. So if you're on the grinders, they'll be within 5 meters of you for most of it. You can spot them with your own two eyes.
Yes, yes. So, just be careful what you eat that day for all the bottoms out there.
Sushi is excellent bottoming food.
Uh, that's the first I've heard. Okay.
Cheese is not.
No, no, no,
No, no.
no.
But there's actually going to be another family-friendly show happening in August.
Oh, is there, Rowena?
There
Please
is.
tell us, Rowena.
So on the west side of Kingston, at the Lions Civic Gardens, just outside of the Cataraqui Town Center, they are doing a bi-weekly movie night. But one of those movie nights is going to be drag performers on stage performing live, not in the theater, outside in the streets. That was someone outside in the streets.
Is your windows open? My God.
No, it's just people are assholes.
Wow. Wow, the sports cars. Please tell me it was
Mhm.
a sports car and not a truck.
Um,
Was it
I can't see.
were
I'm
they
too high
playing
up.
the Miami Vice song? Oh, you're in
No,
Tampa.
they're
Sorry, you're
playing
in
the
Tampa.
porno theme song. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Oh dear Lord. Uh, not in Florida.
No,
Not in Florida they were. Maybe they were playing a Disney song and um okay, so when is that?
that is Friday, August 4th, and they'll be at these Lions Civic Gardens over by the library behind the Cataraqui Town Center.
I believe that's the Isabel Turner branch.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So go check that out. There will be some drag performances going on there Friday
It
evening
will.
before the movie. Do we know what the movie is?
No, there is no movie that night.
Oh, there is no
We are
movie
the
that
movie.
night. There is no
We are the
movie.
movie.
We are. We're definitely the sideshow, dear. We're definitely the sideshow. We're definitely the circus.
People like the circus, though.
People like the circus. Yeah. I get the
No one
impression.
cares that it's a little smelly. No one cares that the people sometimes look a little different. It's all about the joy of the spectacle.
The joy of the spectacle. Yeah, no one cares if the elephant shits themselves. And yeah, there we go.
There will be no one shitting themselves at my show.
I'm
on August
teased.
4th,
That was just a terrible joke. That was just a bad
except for little
joke.
babies. Unless you bring your young babies, in which case, bring extra diapers. Thank you.
Bring extra diapers.
Yeah.
And so those are the two all ages shows. And yes, we will definitely be on our best. They are after you. We are be on our best behaviors there.
Mhm.
The maple tea. It is not a rehash of the maple tea. Whenever we do the all ages shows.
They are family friendly. They are.
And I have some announcements though too because you're in Tampa, Florida. I am going to be doing bingo at Daft this Thursday.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And by
I
the
don't know
sounds
if
of
I've told Daft that yet.
it, really,
I don't think I have. I think I forgot. I'll tell them tomorrow.
Okay. I'm just gonna show up, and they're like, "Where's Rowena?" I'm like, "She's in Florida."
You know what's funny? The reason I can't do it is because my train gets in at 7:30, literally right when bingo starts.
Oh, you're arriving that day?
Yeah. So I'm actually going to come to your bingo.
Oh, don't. Oh God, why does she threaten me like that? Why do you threaten me like that?
Because all of my friends wanted to go to your bingo.
Yes,
They
I
heard I
know.
wasn't doing it. They heard I wasn't doing it, and they're like, "Let's go!"
I did bump into them this morning, believe it or not. This morning was really weird. I'm actually physically going into work, and like every neighbor who you ever want to stop and talk to were
Mhm.
out. So it took me over half an hour to walk into work when it normally takes me like 10 minutes. And one of those stops, they're like, "Oh, we're coming to the bingo on Thursday. Whatever you're doing, just drop it and just give us a good show." And I was like, "Oh, fuck you." Of course I was going to do that already. My God, why
Mhm.
are they talking about that? But yeah, and then the one thing that we never even talked about this entire episode, which I feel like may require its own episode of the Maple
Oh,
Tea,
okay.
was the announcement this last Saturday. And oh my gosh, I was out. I was out having a few drinks. I was at Beers for Queers, and the news came onto my phone that Club 338, our gay bar, is
It's
dead in the
not
water.
happening.
It's
Dead
not
in the
happening.
water.
Dead
That
in the
fish is
water.
belly up.
That fish is belly up. She's pulled out. Becca's had to pull out. Um,
She's even moving.
she's even moving, and she's having a going away party on the 21st, and I will be co-hosting that party at the Royal Tavern on the 21st. So come out to that and say goodbye to Becca. She tried her best. She tried her
She
best to open
tried.
up a gay bar
She
in town
tried.
here,
She tried.
but the city of Kingston, I don't know what to think about the city of Kingston. But I'm not anyway. This may be its own episode,
I
so
think it might be its own episode, maybe with special guest Becca Blake.
maybe we can get her in before she runs away.
Maybe, maybe.
We can even just invite her virtually like this too. So, um, wait, does she know? She doesn't know technology. Who am I
She doesn't
fucking kidding?
own. She doesn't own technology.
Who am I kidding? She doesn't know technology, does she?
She
Okay,
doesn't have a phone. She
well,
doesn't have a laptop. She barely even has an 8-track tape. She's still on the telegraph going deet 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 deet. That's why those permits took so long.
stop. Those permits took so long because she was on the typewriter. She was. Stop. We get we get we give our love. We give our love to the Becca Blakes.
I don't like this new millennial heart.
Well, it's interesting though.
I think it's because my fingers are too stiff from typing all day long.
Well, maybe it's a good thing then too to stretch your fingers out and try to do something that you're like,
But like,
oh,
what was wrong with this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Also, speaking of Gen Z things, did you know that it's not cool to let your dogs out?
Don't get me started about animals.
No, it's about having open toes. So it's not cool to have sandals with open toes. You're supposed to wear socks now.
Wait, what?
You're supposed to wear socks and sandals now. That's what's cool for the young folk. Because you can't let your dogs out. Your toes are your dogs.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Rowena, that is a terrible fucking joke. That is a terrible joke. That's not even a dad. Is that even a dad joke?
No, they're serious. They're serious.
You can't. Okay, anyway. This is coming from a position of privilege,
Yes.
but my future is looking pretty fucking bleak if I have to sign into an old age home somewhere. And millennials are going to be, taking care of me because they're going to have the headphones on because they're like, oh, I can't deal with the outside world. And I'll be like screaming at them, drowning in the bathtub. I foresee
You
this.
mean
I
Gen
foresee this.
Zs, not
Did I
millennials.
say millennial? I meant Gen Z. I'm like Gen Z. I foresee this. I foresee this. I'm like, I can't wait for the machines to take over. Come on now, machines, take over already.
And with that note, my name is Rowena Whey.
You know,
I am totally a human being and not a machine trying to take over Kingston.
we're not
You can
TikTok.
find my machine self at rowenaway.com
Oh,
or at Rowena Whey on all social media, including the new one, Threads.
yes, Threads. Okay, we'll figure that one out. I'm like, am I going to start posting my Threads? I don't know. But my name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan, and if you take that snippet of I'm wishing for the machines to take over and put that on for TikTok, please do tag me in it. And you tag it Tyffanie, Tyffanie, If you add a .com on that, that's my website, and you can see all the upcoming events, including the Mistress Isabel Brooks show in September. It's in there. And
It is.
by Becca Blake, and also the bingo this week on Thursday.
Yes, they are. They're
It's
all
on
in there.
the 13th, Thursday the 13th of
Thursday,
August.
the 13th. It's not unlucky. It's a Thursday, the 13th.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Please follow us on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, check out What's the Maple Tea. Go to themapletea.ca to listen to our podcasts and to find all
And
our social media.
and subscribe to us on all of your other podcast accounts.
Yeah.
Go to Apple or Google or Spotify or really anywhere. Just find us, follow us. Keep
All right.
smiling. We're beautiful. We're loved.
Yes, thank you, Vera. Thank you. Or we'll
I
do
can't
that
do
one
it.
too. You're doing it. You're doing it perfectly.
It just looks so
So,
stupid.
oh wait, I just realized for our listening audience, we're doing hearts using. We're doing. How do we describe this to listening people?
Using our pointer fingers and our
Middle
middle
finger
fingers
to create a
in the
heart.
new Gen Z way. It's the new
The
Gen
new
Z way.
Gen Z. Yeah, there we go.
We're
We're
drag.
young.
We have to keep up with the modern trends.
We're young, hip, and young and vibrant
Young,
and
hip, and
fertile.
fertile.
Fertile, vibrant. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And I'm Rowena Whey, and you've been listening to What's
What's
the
the
Maple
maple
Tea?
tea?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.